Good day, everybody.
Party together, Mark.
Oh my goodness, look at all these people.
Yeah, I had to do something different.
I love it.
Okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a special Fun Friday today. You can't tell who I am, but I'm here with you all. Let's go ahead and view the crew here, and then we will go around the table. Look at this bunch of clowns. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Well,
Spider-Man.
we're gonna have to go around the table. You guys really got serious about this. You really took this on. Wow.
Like groovy, man.
So, welcome everyone.
It was to put you in a good mood, John. All for you. All for you.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna go back on speaker view so we can all share a little bit of time. Butch wants to say, oh, this isn't Butch. This is our little lobster friend.
Oh.
Hello, lobster.
Cute lobster today. Hi. Okay. And I think you know who I am. This is my default costume when, John, you got 30 seconds to get in costume. Do it, right? So I got a Guy Fawkes mask and a hat. Maybe I'll leave the hat on so you can, it still seems a little weird for you. But let's go around the room. You can explain what your costume is and let's do this so we all get a little bit of time. Who wants to start?
I guess
Oh my goodness. All right. I see Bill on screen. Bill, what is this? What are you doing?
I just turned up as normal. Sorry. just lack of sleep.
Very good. I see Mark. Hey, Mark. I gotta let the dog out. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, 60s hippie, man. What else? Yeah, Ozzy.
Brilliant.
Yeah, the early days. Yeah.
Look at that.
I love it.
Good stuff. All right. I see. What will her out? What was that? Is that Evelyn and
That's me.
Javier? What are you guys? The chef and what is this?
I'm the one that eats the food that he makes.
Oh, okay.
Party girl.
Very good. I see. I think it's Caroline and her cat. Are you Spider Lady?
Yes, it's Spider-Man. What do you mean, Caroline?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I couldn't get my normal bag of fancy dress out of the attic, so Luke's onesie was my best effort at fancy dress.
You guys are really doing it. I see Gail. Hey, Gail, what is this? What do you got? A hobo outfit?
I've got a Harry Potter talking hat, except the battery's flat. And my granddaughter made this makeup for me this morning at 7:30.
Very convincing.
Wow.
Look at that. It almost reminds me of who was the woman who would cry all the time and her eye shadow or liner or whatever it is would run all over her face. Tammy Faye Baker, I think, right? So that's great. All right. Who else do we've got on here? Boo. Who's Boo? I see two people. One's a ghost and the other. All right. I think I know who Boo is. Come on, Boo. Make some noise so we can see you on the screen. All right. I think I know who that is. That's got to be Neil. Good to see it. Well, good to not see you, Neil. And James.
Can't find my eyeballs.
Right. Good times. All right. All right. Nightshade. Who's that? I can't imagine. Who could Nightshade be? I think maybe somebody from Scotland or an island off of Scotland. Go ahead, make some noise, Nightshade.
I'm channeling my inner witch.
Oh, there you
looking
go.
good, Koila, looking good.
All right. Oh, we have Death. Death joined us. Hi, Death. Who are you? Make some noise, Death.
Gimme knee.
We have multiple Deaths on here. All right. Death number one. Oh, okay. Oh, I have no idea who that is. Who is that? Hangry Man. Hangry Man. Very good. Well played. So that is how we show up sometimes.
Yes, that must be Glenn, isn't it? That's got to be Glenn.
Oh, yeah. So no, that sounded like Caroline, but it's not Caroline. All right. Are we actually going to guess who Hangry Man is? Let me pin their video because I really don't know. All right. So that's a tough one to figure out because like without the context of you know, any like nothing, no part of their body showing. That's interesting. Everybody
I
can
can't
see
see
Hangry
Hangry
Man.
Man. Hang on a second. Where are they?
Right? I pinned their video.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay.
So we got, all right. So that ceiling looks familiar. I'm looking for.
I was going to say it's the room, isn't it? We're going to have to guess the room.
Yeah. The
Ace
white
Man?
Yeah, Ace Man.
I think Ace Man.
Ace Man.
Glenn? Is it Glenn?
Hungry Man is
Adrian?
No, Glenn is the. I know who Glenn is. Glenn is. Oh, where's he
Where's
gone?
Glenn?
So you're thinking Adrian Jackson, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, we got a couple. We got a couple of choices
I
here.
think Death is Glenn.
Glenn is
Death
Glenn.
is Glenn.
definitely Glenn.
Okay,
Yeah.
well we'll go to Death in a minute. We got Hangry Man here. So
But
last
Hangry
call-
Man.
Last call for Hangry Man. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
is it Edward?
Wait, look at the hat. Look at the hat. The hat's got some sort of we've got, what do we got here?
Oh,
When guns are outlawed. Oh, okay. I'm
It's
going with
Ace
Ace
Man.
Man.
Ace Man. Yeah.
All right. Ace Man
Ace
is
Man.
my vote.
Ace
Who is
Man,
it?
mine too.
No, it's not Ace Man.
That's not Ace Man. His kitchen is nicer than that.
Okay.
oh my God, this is a tricky one.
I don't know. I give up. I don't know, but it's another fellow Second Amendment patriot. So, oh man, that could be pretty much anybody in the United States. I don't know. Not Mark, because I already saw Mark. All right, guys, we gotta get a verdict on this. Any last votes? Nobody got it right.
Nope.
Angry Man, nobody knows who you are. You want to keep it a mystery, or you want to reveal yourself? Your choice. Keep it a mystery. Yes. Okay. I am unpinning your video. We're moving on to Death. Who is?
Glenn. It's got to be Glenn, isn't it?
Okay, let me pin that video now. I'm getting my technology right. Oh, that is so Glenn. Glenn, yeah, too easy.
Glenn.
I got all the context. You got New York City in your background, man. There's nobody else that has that. Glenn, well done, sir. Well done. It's an interesting portrayal of Death. Yeah, and you're even on screen. Look at that. He's got the whole. I guess that's a program you're using. Death, which program is that to get on screen like that? To give you the prop, Death. What's the prop so that you're in the movie theater? You're in the movie theater. I can't hear you. I guess Death can't talk.
That doesn't help.
Wow, Glenn.
Yeah,
with
Death is Death
It
muted.
is a Zoom filter.
Is that the name of the app? Zoom filters, or it's just built into Zoom? It's just part of Zoom.
It is.
Okay.
I did not know that. There we go. Listen to me. I sound like Johnny Carson with Ed McMahon. Oh, I did not know that. Oh, so all right. Who haven't we got to yet? A bunch of people we haven't gotten to yet.
Wow. Who's this
wow.
one? This.
Remove pin. All right. So now I've got a system for this, guys. We rushed through a few of them earlier. We'll go ahead and pin up. Oh, I know who that is. So we've got here. That is clearly. Did you call yourself Nightshade? I'm looking for your title again. Nightshade. No, Nightshade is Koila. Nancy. What is your title? I'm looking for you, Nancy. Nancy. Crap, it's gone. It's gone. I can't see.
Black.
Nancy.
Oh, there's
Blackened.
Blackened.
After all the dental work yesterday, my hair just turned. It grew long.
Wow, lush.
That's really great. Blackened. There it is. Blackened. That was the title. Yeah, we see you in your yoga studio area right there, Nancy. So that definitely gave it away.
Yep. Sorry.
Very good. All right. So who is next? Now that we got a system on this, who is that? Oh, well, that's Julia. We know that. We're just doing the hat thing, Julia, right? So simple as that. Y'all could see Julia. Nice hat.
Oh, I'm still seeing Nancy.
Still seeing Nancy. Okay.
I was unprepared. I didn't realize we were doing this today because I've missed the last few times.
Okay. Fantastic. And let's go to what is this? This is just Stuart in some sort of a a black. I don't know what.
Yeah, man, this was my 15-second.
Oh, okay. Well, I had 30, so I at least got the Guy Fawkes mask out. So, all right, good stuff. Let's see. I am doing this to the best of my ability. Let's get another look at Jane and Neil, just because
that's not Stuart.
They really crushed it here. So, Jane, we need to hear a word from you. What is your costume?
Well, I just experimenting on new makeup, I think, basically.
Oh, well, that's good.
Might wear this when we go out on Sunday with our family for Sunday lunch. What do you think?
It's a good look for Neil.
Neil, yeah, could only see his eyes. Great.
Yeah, Neil, did you actually defile a sheet to do this? Like, you're really committed, man. This is great. Okay.
We can't talk.
You guys.
I can't see anything.
That's not him moaning. That's the sheet moaning.
Oh, okay. Very good. Let's go to Mary. Boom. There she is. Mary, you the Queen of Hearts?
You gotta speak,
Mary.
Queen of Hearts. Yes.
Wow.
So
Very
cute.
convincing. Very. All right.
Very.
All right. Do we have other mysterious people who renamed themselves? Let's see here. Ego, you're looking like Ego today. Do you have a costume, Ego, or you're driving? I don't want to disturb your drive.
No costume. No.
Okay. I was going to say somebody's dressed up like Ego, and I think it's Ego.
Yeah, it's Ego. Yes, Ego's going out for dinner.
Debbie, Debbie, we got a still shot. Debbie, we got a still shot of you. I don't know, Debbie Sayers, if you're if you got a camera that you want to run and show us what's going on. All I see is a still shot. Make some noise, Debbie.
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
There she is. What is this?
Incognito.
Incognito. So very, very quick. This is like,
Hang on.
Here's your mask. We're going to the costume ball.
This is my better half right here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. What is it about chihuahuas and Halloween costumes? It just works perfectly. That is great. Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, you're
All
welcome.
right. And let's see here. Who did we not get to yet? We got to Guess Who. We did not get to Guess Who. Guess Who? Make some noise. Oh, man, look at this. Make some noise, Guess Who, so everybody can see it.
Guess who I am?
Ooh. Oh,
The Headless Horseman.
that's scary.
Really well done.
Kermit the Frog.
Or the League of Extraordinary Men, the Invisible
Oh,
Guy.
yeah, the Invisible Man.
Oh.
My chemistry teacher.
After a very, very bad experiment.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Oh, I love it.
You need to make more noise.
Well,
I think you need to speak.
Yeah, say something again.
I am who I am. No.
Vivier. No, hang on a second.
Yeah.
That's a woman, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes. Ivier.
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, no, there's Vivier.
She sounded like you.
Oh, Carlene.
No.
No.
Man.
Keep talking.
Give up?
Make some more noise.
Maybe because I don't speak a lot.
Oh.
Sandy.
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 Daisy.
Yes. It's
Oh,
Daisy, wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
And
wow.
I
Well,
love how you did that. How did you do that?
yeah.
Oh, it's all magic. You know how it is. And yeah,
You even cut your head off too for this?
impressive.
She's committed. She's
Yeah,
very
that-
committed.
yeah, for
Well, you
sure.
grew your hair back. That's really impressive.
So if you got, I suppose, a monotone bandana or green maybe, like, are you doing the full chroma key setup? Because I do see a little bit of capture on the camera there with what's coming out of your neck covering, but what is covering your head?
I am wearing a white T-shirt over my head.
White. Okay,
Wow.
so white would be the key color in this case.
Yep.
Which is a tough one. Obviously, green and blue are like straight up. But well done, Daisy.
Yes.
Well
Yes.
Oh, geez.
We can get.
Yeah. Good times. All right, we're gonna remove the pin on that one, and we're gonna go. Who do we not get to yet? We got a lot of people you haven't gotten to yet. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this. Our viewers on YouTube and Facebook. Hopefully, you're enjoying what we do in our free time. Hey, Nicola Black, look at her. Nice hat. That's I would say that's an everyday wear right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been to the shop. I've just got back.
Yeah.
No, this
That's
was
it.
it was borrowed about an hour ago. I don't generally own this type of.
Did you assault some child?
What's that?
Did somebody come to your door trick or treating and you took their hat?
How did you know? You've been watching.
Very nice. All right, good stuff. So
that's
we're
Kentucky
going to. We
Derby
still have a
fair.
mystery person. What was that early, Eric?
That's a Kentucky Derby Fair.
Yeah, there you go. So, we've got Therese. Therese, we know who you are, but there you are. What's your? You want to explain what you're doing there? What is that?
Oh, yeah, Kitty, Day of the Dead.
Oh, dead cat.
Dead cat.
Dead cat. Look at that.
Sorry, that's all I have.
Don't look, Leia. Don't look. Don't look.
Halloween's one of my favorite ever, and I have a huge trunk. It's still at the other house. It's one of the things I hadn't moved yet. So you get my Day of the Dead cat.
Wow.
That's a cool mask.
That is, and the you know, the arm pieces.
Yeah.
Look
Kind of
at
matches.
that. Is that like authentic Mexican you know, Day of the Dead stuff, or is that
The shirt, no. But I felt like it looked like it enough that kind of matches my colors and my mask. So yeah.
Very nice. Well done, my friend. All right, we've got, who is Suzanne? Oh my goodness. Make some noise, Suzanne.
Hi, everybody. The bride of somebody, Dracula.
There you go. Bride of the Dead Cat. There you are. So awesome. Looking good. Suzanne. All right. So I got somebody ringing my phone off the hook that I'm going to have to go in do not disturb mode. Sorry, guys, for the non-professionalism. Okay. So remove pin. Let's see who else we did not get to yet. Who's got a costume?
Who's Lucrezia Borgia? Who's that?
I'm looking. Make some noise so I can find you.
Could be just a new member.
All right.
Wondering what's going on.
Come on, speak up, Lucrezia.
I see her.
Dine
I
with
see her.
me. Do not dine with me. You will die.
Nikki!
Oh, Nikki.
Well done, Nikki.
Nikki.
Is that an actual fox? No, that is not.
No, in fact, I don't normally even have anything fake fur in the house, so this was a real pleasure. But it's for the dog, really. It's a dog
right.
toy.
A dog toy. Look at that. Well done. Wow, you look great. And she got the whole background thing going on with the. Is that Prague? What city?
No,
is
that's
that?
Venice in the background,
Venice?
and I'm
Okay.
wearing a Venetian mask. So
Right.
you know, I want you all to think that I can't cook, so that when we all have our big meet-up cookout, I won't get caught by the fire doing the
Right.
cooking.
Good stuff. All right, we're gonna go to Halloween. Halloween. You've got the floor. Make some noise.
Hello. Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We're doing here.
Oh my.
Say that again.
Adrian.
Hello.
Ace Man.
Adrian. How about Adrian? How about
Uh,
AJ or Adrian?
Oh, look at this. We got a head in a cage. This is great.
Oh my gosh.
All right, somebody's really into it. Jamie Young. The bars and stuff. Look at this. I don't know. Any guesses? Any guesses?
Adrian. Jay.
Adrian Jackson
Adrian.
or Gardner? Or
Adrian
Jane?
Gardner.
No,
Virginia?
Jane Akinulu? No. Ivier.
No, it's not me.
No, no.
Willow? Tobin.
feel like we need a clue. Give us a clue.
No, we already had Koila.
We already had Koya.
Female.
Habiba?
A female.
We know you're female. We figured, but this who though? Did someone say Habiba? Is it Habiba?
My goodness.
Virginia?
Virginia. No.
No.
All right. You want to reveal yourself or keep it a mystery?
Coral?
Mystery. It'll be mystery.
Mystery. Okay, mystery it is. We're gonna have some people that are gonna be wearing this costume for a long friggin' time. All right. Toyin, do you have a costume? No, I don't see it. You look like Toyin.
No, John, I didn't know because I've not been on the calls for ages. So I was only told earlier this afternoon, and I just so no.
Okay, that's
I'm
okay.
loving
That's
everyone's
okay.
costumes.
You're part of the festivities nonetheless. Edward, let's take a look at Edward. Oh, Edward, you're looking pretty normal, man. You got
I had quite a busy day, and I only remembered when I was rushing to the screen to log on. So I just grabbed whatever was close by.
Fantastic. You look great. You look great.
It was like quasi Rastafarian without the hair. Is that what that is?
What do we got here? Is this Lindsay? This is Lindsay with purple hair. Lindsay, is that permanent?
Blue. It just I ran out of time.
Okay.
I call the customer for like an hour. And I was like, oh,
Looks kind of like it too, Lindsay.
I know. I was like, well,
That's all right.
There you go.
I got a different. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to. I had something else planned, but I was like, hey, I got a call in 10 minutes. I've got to go.
Okay. Very good. All right. So we got Lucrezia. We got Sylvia. You got a costume? Let's see here. Who else?
Due to the pirate.
Is that Linda Landry?
Oh, right. I got it. I got it. There we are. There we are.
Linda.
So pin that.
That's Linda.
Yes,
Linda, make some noise so we can all see you.
Hello, hello.
Hey. Very good. Very good. Was that like a kit, like a whole costume kit? You just buy the kit and you put it on. That's it.
I got it all separate from Amazon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Linda. Very good.
Yeah, I
Look,
have
that
a
really
party
is
tonight I have to go to dressed. So
it looks you'll wear that all day. That's great. It's
Yep.
a good look. That's a good look. I like that. I would. In fact, I think that's how I dressed normally in a previous life. That's it right there. Good stuff. All right. And let's see who else we got here. I'm doing my best to find Toba. Let's get Toba out here. Hey, Toba.
Yeah. Hey, Toba.
It's my traditional cap because there is no Halloween in my own part of the world. So this is my traditional cap to be part of this gathering today.
Right. Good stuff. Well, glad
So
you're
good
here.
those headphones extend.
Yeah. All right. We see the ghost is now actually Neil and he's eating a bagel or something. Okay, so ghosts have to eat too. All right, Adrian, your camera is off. Should we turn your camera on? Are you waiting for a big reveal or something? Adrian? No? Okay, Adrian's camera's off. I wasn't sure if that was deliberate or if he's just handling stuff. Hangry Man, Giovanna, guess who? Who is guess who? Did we already do guess who?
Yeah, that was Daisy.
I'm driving, John, so that's why my camera's off.
Okay, very good. I just didn't want to neglect your costume. Let's see. Eddine, Cyril, Khalid, Robin, Carl, the scariest person. All right, scariest person we need on screen. Scariest person.
Good evening. John Apogee, I think.
Okay, I don't. All I see is a still shot.
Actually, I was going to come.
There it is. Yeah.
That's John.
The King was Mark.
You know what was remarkable? How Ivier figured out that was John Apogee just by looking at the still shot. So the
Good evening.
She sees me in the evening, so that's why.
Very good. Very good. All right.
Quite high.
That would be more significant if you two were in physical proximity, but you're not. So, okay, Alexandria, I'm looking. Who am I missing? Whose costume have we not seen yet? Make some noise.
Hello?
Oh.
Come on, make some noise.
Sylvia.
Nicola?
We saw Nicola. She's got the hat. Gail, we saw you. You got the makeup and the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvia.
Sylvia, say hello. You're muted.
Oh, she's muted.
I am not hearing anything on Sylvia.
There we go.
Yeah.
How's that?
All right.
Yay.
What do you got there? Just a costume party mask?
Just wings.
Yeah, Nolan's wings.
Yeah, knowledge wings.
Fantastic.
I don't
Well
think
done.
so.
Simple but effective. All right, very good. And of course, we have the context of your house. Isn't it interesting how we know each other's dwellings, right? My natural habitat. I mean, I could show up like this, I could show up like anything, and you'd be like, oh, that's John right there. So, but some of us who went through the effort of the false backgrounds really pulled it off. So we got 2 mysteries left. Did I miss anyone? Any exhibits that we have not yet exhibited? Make some noise. No. Okay, so we got everybody. We got 2 mysteries here. We've got Death was Glenn.
Halloween,
right? Halloween and guess
Hangry Man.
and Hangry Man. Hangry Man. Guess who was
What about Jamie? Is he around somewhere?
Did we miss anybody?
Yeah.
But Jamie usually can't make Fridays.
Where's
Oh,
Cyril?
really?
Adrian.
Okay.
Adrian. We don't have
Cyril, you're
Adrian.
right.
I think
Haven't seen
Adrian
Cyril.
is Halloween.
Yeah, Adrian's got to be. He doesn't miss slots, does he?
Yeah, Adrian's Halloween. That's my guess.
Mandy Anderson.
All right, so we're going to do a final reveal here, and the prize is whatever the prize is. So
I doubt it'll be as good as it was for the quiz. Big fat 0.
Yeah, that's good.
okay, so here is who are we looking at right now? This is Halloween.
And somebody just said it.
Mandy Anderson. Mandy.
Well done. Well done, Mandy. Okay, very
There's
good.
Adrian Hangry Man.
Oh, wow.
Adrian Garner.
Where's
Is
it?
he
Cyril?
Hangry Man?
Hangry Man.
Can you pin Hangry Man? I don't know where he's gone.
I'm looking for Hangry Man. Hangry Man, make some noise if you would.
Get away.
It can't be Adrian. Look at the background.
Well, no, it could be a false background.
Hangry Man's changed. He's now a skeleton.
It could be. I'm looking for Hangry Man. It could be a false background, so don't rely on that. Unless you recognize the background, don't rely
Hangry
on
Man.
it.
Oh, there's Hangry Man. Okay.
I'm looking for Hank. I need to see.
There
Hangry
he
Man.
is.
It's a woman.
Yes, it's a woman. It's a woman.
Is it
It's a
Sonia?
woman.
Is it Sonia?
It's a woman.
No, it's a man.
Okay.
Oh, it's a
good.
man.
I got the video.
That's super creepy. It is
All right,
creepy.
Hangry Man.
Oh, there's a ring on that hand. Anyone recognize that ring?
Ew. I didn't
Okay.
see it.
Can we hear a voice again?
Second.
Yeah,
No, there was no
exactly.
voice. There was no
giveaway.
additional hints.
Hungry man.
I think it's
Hungry
Adrian.
Man, can you talk to us? Let's hear your voice.
His
No.
voice will be a dead giveaway.
Or is it? That's not Susie Shoreen, is it? Trying to
All
look
right,
at
I'm going to start. I'm going to pull
I
up the
gotta put my
members
glasses
list.
on so I can see.
I'm going to pull up the members list.
Elmer,
Damn
is
it.
it?
That doesn't help either.
Trying to see his build. Looks quite slim. I don't know. It's really hard to. Show us your hands again. Go on. Show us your hands, Hangry Man.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
dirty hand.
Be a false hand. I don't know.
I think that's a woman.
I think so.
I think
I
it's a
thought
Or is
it
that
was a woman as well,
Sandy?
actually. I thought it was a woman.
yeah,
I think so.
it's a woman.
A married woman.
No idea.
Okay.
White.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Someone
Looks
who's
quite a little bit petite, maybe.
Yeah.
Angry man, come on, say something. Let's hear you.
Giovanna?
Is it
Is it
It's
Cassie
definitely a
Margot?
woman. It's definitely a
Is
woman.
it Giovanna?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
We have
So
Giovanna.
it's not Sandy. Someone's guessed Sandy.
Virginia?
Not Sophie Howard, is it?
Sophie Howard.
Is it Susan or Elmer?
Oh my goodness.
Look at the pale yellow on the wall.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Habiba? No.
Oh, maybe Habiba. Oh my gosh.
It's Habiba.
We're getting.
No, it's a
Are
blonde.
we
Who
going
is
to
it?
see hair? I see blonde hair.
Blonde. Oh my gosh, it's Ingrid.
Ingrid.
I think
Arlene?
it's Star.
No. Suzanne.
Evelyn Smith.
Suzanne from.
I'm definitely going
Star.
Sophie Howard.
Yeah, but you went on past it.
Ingrid. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It just seems like
We guessed and we went past it, so we've guessed the name already.
I think
Oh,
Sandy.
Sandy.
Sandy Lewis?
I think it's Sandy.
Yes, she's nodding.
You're saying yes.
Yes, someone guessed that a while back. Yeah.
Okay, show us your face.
Can we see your face?
That was tough.
Good job, Sandy.
Well done, Sandy. Did I miss any other mysteries? You could pull that stuff off if it's uncomfortable. Did we miss any other mysteries today? Are we done? Is that our Halloween festivities? Well done, everyone.
Yay!
Well done. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, everyone, for cheering John up. Well done, Evelyn Melendez, aka Madam Chop Chop. Great job. Great job, everyone. Great job.
Oh, this is great. Okay, so now what? It's Fun Friday, obviously, and we just had I think more than our share of fun. So now it's back to work. Damn it! My phone has been ringing off the hook the whole time. I do want to make a couple announcements. We did have at 4 o'clock this morning, my time. We did have Tech Talk with Ego OB, and she covered some really cool stuff, which is a if you missed it because it was early morning for you, like it was for me, or middle of the night, Pocket text to speech tool. So check out the replay that is in our recorded archive. And of course, if you're just seeing this as a guest on social media, go ahead and grab yourself a membership at jlsuccessmastermind.com, and you will get 10 million times the value that you with the attention that you put on some of the content that we've got coming out from our illustrious hosts, many of which we just met in costume today. So there's that. The other thing is that today at what time? Now our clocks are going to change here in the States Sunday. All right. So keep this in mind that we do have, of course, right after this session that we're having right now, we have our hospitality suite that happens all day, whenever you want to be there. We've got integrative nutrition with Therese, who you got to see with the Day of the Dead cat outfit. She's going to be enlightening us on integrating nutrition with, life and the effects of nutrition in various areas of life. And that's going to be at 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. Again, all these times are going backward 1 hour. Anyway, check the calendar. We've got a full calendar for our members. And then of course we end our week at 6 p.m. Eastern with Be Heard. Okay. And I think we got a lot of people that got heard just now, but especially if you're a newer member here, you got some ideas you'd like to share, then, or questions, what have you. We are happy to hear those out. I will personally be there as I am each week. That being said, I didn't have a big topic for you today because I wasn't sure how long we would run with all this. And I'm so glad we did, because the main topic that's coming up for me is having, this is something that's come up a few times, having some balance. In other words, what's the old saying? All work and no play makes John an unhappy guy, or whatever the story is. And that's something that I've had to remind myself of a few times, especially in light of, some of you know, I think pretty much everybody knows what's going on in my household. My wife just went through major surgery. not unlike what several of our female members have been through, through the breast cancer and all this. So she's recovering, and I've got that to handle. Fortunately, my daughter is with friends up in the White Mountains, and they're playing in a little bit of snow that they got up there, which is very, different, right? That's a bit of a balance or a break from the heat of the desert. I actually did have air conditioning turn on yesterday. That was interesting. But so we're hovering around that, 80s, in the 80s, which is nice and comfy. But she gets to go and be preoccupied with other people. But I'm thinking all this other stuff, we've got a lot of us. We have major business projects in the works. Mark, you and I were texting, Mark Riggle, we were texting last night. I don't even know what time it was. It's all day, every day, right? So and I think we're all engaged to whatever degree in entrepreneurship. Well, when you're an entrepreneur, it's easy to get off of balance. And I experienced that today. Again, I experienced that today just before we went live on the call, which is why I did my ultra brief, here's a Guy Fawkes mask and a hat thing, because there will always be more work to do. I was watching recently, I took a little break, again, on the topic of balance. I took a little break when actually my wife was in the hospital overnight for a few nights because it was major surgery. I took a little break and I watched a movie I hadn't watched in a while, which is Gladiator. I don't know if any of you are fans of that. Really, really friggin' violent movie, extremely well done. And one of the lines where Maximus is talking to Marcus Aurelius. Maximus was the head general, Marcus Aurelius, of course, the Caesar. And they wiped out, the resistance in Germania. And like, finally, we can have peace. And, Marcus Aurelius is saying, well, I brought the sword, nothing more. In 20 years of ruling, I've known 4 years without war, 4 years of peace in 20, right? And so talking to Maximus, he was like, what's next? And Maximus was like, well, there's no one left to fight. And Marcus says, there's always someone else to fight, right? But how will I be remembered? The philosopher, the tyrant, right? He's considering now, what has he actually shown for in his life as the ruler of this, the world's greatest empire at the time. Of course, this is all a dramatized, fiction, loosely based on some history and some characters that actually existed. But there's always someone left. There's always someone else to fight. Is that how I approach my life? Good question, right? A lot of times I've got, and this is going to keep this light. It's Fun Friday, and we're already 37 minutes in. A lot of times I look at getting stuff done, which is I celebrate. We talked about that this week. Was it Sandy was talking about, celebrating getting stuff done, and as a person who doesn't, partake of, alcohol and, getting drunk, which is how some people celebrate, I suppose. How do we do that? Was that Sandy, I think? But we have these celebrations, but what do we do after the celebration, right? Assuming that you do celebrate the wins, and you should, it's good and right to acknowledge oneself. What do we then do? Typically for me, I feel like a fish out of water. Like if I'm not working, I feel like, what am I doing? What's getting done? What's getting done? So we could take this to an obsessive level. And I have a tendency to do that. Okay. On one hand, that's good to become like sort of obsessed with your purpose, right? Like, this is why I show up every day. This is why I do what I do. That's good and right. Okay. On the other hand, and maybe Koila could help us with this, because I know she's helped me with it a couple of times, finding some balance in life. This is something that I've been admonished to do, like by my father, for example. My father is always harping on me, not always, okay, but reminding me of taking a breather, finding some balance. And so I appreciate what everyone just did here, because whether you're going out, Halloween's tomorrow here in the United States, right? I don't know if we do actual trick-or-treating in the UK or in other places. I know we did have one of our members here who was just saying who was saying they don't have Halloween where they're at? They don't do the
it was Tova.
Right, Tova, right? So they don't actually celebrate Halloween, which is, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, Halloween, the word, it's from Hallows Eve, the eve, the day before the holy day, All Saints Day. So November 1st, All Saints Day. So it's basically, I don't know if I would say a protest against the Catholic tradition or what, but it was, it turned into a fun thing where kids get free candy and dress up, like whatever they want to dress up as. But that's what Halloween means. But it's a big deal in some parts of the world just because it's so fun. So we just had fun, whether or not you're going out or you've got kids that are going out trick-or-treating tomorrow, or you're planning on handing out candy. It's something that we can do for a bit of frivolity that just added balance to my day. So again, I want to thank you for that, because just before, like moments before I got on here, I was grabbing the dog, putting his lobster costume on, grabbing a Guy Fawkes mask and a hat, because I spent my morning putting out fires from all over the world, figuratively speaking, not literally, putting out business fires, right? That I woke up to instantly. So one of the things that I have to do if I want to experience balance more readily in my life is to compartmentalize opportunities. Like here's my morning opportunity, Nicola, to meditate, right? I'm going to sit here. I'm going to get intentional. I'm going to get quiet. And I am not going to look at my computer. I know there's fires. I know there are. I know it. And guess what? They'll still be there. They'll still be there when I'm done with my meditation. Now, right after my meditation, it's time for exercise, because I'll tell you what, if I don't do it first thing in the morning, this is for me, and this is a habit, okay, or not, right? So it's a habit or not, that I do that before I engage my email inbox, my Skype, my Telegram, Slack, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, right? It's almost like I'm giving you a pitch right now for the Amish lifestyle, which I suppose is another option, right? Let's go chop wood and carry water. Who fed the horses today, right? I mean, that almost sounds attractive to me sometimes. And yet here we all are doing the interwebs thing, right? So obviously we've made our choice. I guess the point is that if you're going to run at this pace, the pace that you must run at to be a successful entrepreneur, especially if we're newer and we're just getting things going, right? We got to have full throttle. If you're going to run at that pace, we've also got to have a pressure relief valve. And so one more time, I'll thank you all. In fact, I'll thank especially Evelyn Melendez, who I think was the one who initiated all this, or Ivier. Forgive me, guys. I am like up to my brain is like about to explode with all the stuff that's going on. But whoever initiated or suggested this, there's multiple people. Thank you, because you just made my day. And hopefully we made the day of some people who are watching as well and wondering, does it all have to be so damn serious? I've noticed that there's no evidence anywhere that life is to be taken seriously. If you can find evidence of that, turn me on to it. Okay. And I've had the tendency through much of my life, crisis and different things, which has induced seriousness in my psyche, in my chronic state. So that idea of there's always someone else to fight, or it's always a fight, or there's always more to do, and you have to be working all the time, right? This is something I'm revealing to you that has been habitually coming up for me throughout my life, and we just got to experience a bit of balance. What a great demonstration, right? So it's one thing to say, yeah, I'm going to have balance in life. It's another thing to actually experience it and to demonstrate it. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. We're 43 minutes in. We got time. Anybody else? I know our chat roll is blown up. I haven't looked at any of it, but if you got something to say, Nicola, you've got the floor. Nicola.
Yeah, I think we're all probably quite similar. So it's just good to hear your honesty, I guess. So it's just something I heard a while ago. It was an Abraham Hicks kind of analogy, which just stuck with me. So I'll put it out there, and everyone can kind of take it in their own way. But she talks, because we all chase our dreams, we all chase our goals, we do it at different paces. But she said, actually, if you take a step back and think about where the satisfaction comes in chasing those goals. So if you take a new car, for example, when you first decide you want a new car, that's where all the inspiration comes. That's where the excitement and the passion comes. Then when you go on the kind of quest to find your new car, that again is an exciting part of the journey. When you actually get the car and you've probably, you've drove around in it for a day or two, it soon wears off. So why do we chase our goals and try to get to the end point so quickly? And why don't we actually just slow down and appreciate that most of the joy comes before we actually get to that end goal? It's just a different way. It just stuck with me. I thought, actually, yeah, why are we running so fast towards the end point and missing kind of all of the joy that comes on that journey? So just thought it just timed quite nicely with your point. Another way to look at it, just to slow down a bit in that journey, I guess.
Right. Thank you. So happiness is an experience. Success is a process, not an event, is what you're saying. So the joy is in the journey if we choose to experience the journey. I think so often, Nicola, we may be looking to the future. I got to get this done. Done is good. Okay, that's a whole lot better than not done. However, did we experience, were we actually present for the journey? And I think a lot of times it's easy to not be. So yeah, happiness isn't something we achieve. It's something that we are experiencing because of our high integrity action, because of the journey that we've chosen. If we're experiencing, I'm sorry, we got a little side conversation going on. Eddine, I'm go ahead and mute Eddine. So if we're experiencing self-determinism, right? Psychologists have they don't agree on much, but they do say, they tend to say that to the degree that we feel like we are at cause in our lives, that we've got some control, to that degree we experience peace of mind. That sounds good to me, right? I like being cause. I like having an effect in my life. I like knowing that I can get a result, that I'm not just being thrust to and fro like an effect, right? Like some discardable thing, right? That I'm actually having an effect, that I'm causing something. That makes me happy. So that's the joy in the journey that I experience most. The thing is, though, if we're identified completely as what we do, well, then we're not even a human being. We're a human doing, right? Well, hold on a second. I'm a human being. So being precedes doing. Can I be okay with who I am, whether I'm in the battle or drinking a coconut drink? Great question, right? The joy in the journey. Who's doing it? Fantastic question. Thank you, Nicola. You brought up some really huge points. Mark, you've got the floor, and then Bill.
Thanks, John. I just wanted to acknowledge that the level of effort and commitment that you've been putting in is tremendous. I mean, even after last night and kind of filling the void at 5 o'clock, and you know, the 3-second funny car run that we went through, you know, in that quarter mile effort of yours last night was amazing. I appreciate that you're putting so much into this, and I just wanted to really have a heartfelt thank you to you for all that you're doing, man. Really, seriously. That's it.
Thank you, Mark. I think Mark's referring to the sales mastery bit we did last night. That was a fill-in. Shannon obviously is not up to doing her brand builder, which she does every other week live here for our mastermind group. So I thought, well, let's deliver something. So we did a special event. You can find it in the recorded archive for our members. And it was just me basically throwing up on you for about 45 minutes. Here's the most important stuff that just comes to top of mind: how we convert leads and prospects into buyers, into sales, right? How I've done that for decades. And it was in no way a complete, course that would take a month. Okay. But here's an hour's worth of discussion and exploration into that. And I'm getting some mega feedback on that, like, whoa, right? So that's what goes through my brain. In fact, that's the speed that it goes through. Those who experienced it last night is like boom, 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 boom. And hopefully you got some good usable stuff out of that. If you haven't seen it yet and you're interested in converting more sales, go check it out. Thanks again, Mark, for the acknowledgement on that. We're going to go to Bill and then Nightshade. Hey, Bill.
Oh, how are you?
Very good.
Good, man. Happiness is a mood. Positivity is a mindset. So the scales of balance are definitely got to be equaled out, because if you don't take your happiness side seriously, then you're going to end up seriously bad. That's the way I look at it all the time. Life's too short for not being serious. I am the worst in the world, and I'm sure there are many here, like Neil, Mark, and a few others that used to deal with some really serious, horrible incidents, and you made jokes of them. You know, I've been at houses where where somebody has passed away, and it could have been an elderly person, but the fun side was that the guys outside, whilst they were standing outside in a rough area holding rifles and everything, they're looking in the window at you, trying to make you laugh. You know, you're trying to be serious, and they're sticking their tongues out at you, and it's all just to lighten the mood because you're dealing with some absolute crap situations. It may be looked upon in some gauges as unprofessional, but you still kept yourself in that serious mode and went back out and slapped them around the head afterwards, just to say thank you very much. But it lightened the mood. It always lightens the mood. And, you know, and any incident, you know, there was, it's a story that I heard that unfortunate paratroop regiment guy in the Falklands War. He was hit just close by an artillery shell, and his bottom half of his leg blew off, and he's rolling about screaming and shouting, "My leg, I've lost my leg." But some other paratrooper picked up the leg and says, "No, you haven't, here it is." So that's, you know, it's crass, it does, but it honestly, when you're in a life and death situation, that humor comes through, and it does help, believe me or believe me not. And given that you were speaking quickly about Marcus Aurelius, etc., I have a very quick joke to lighten the mood even more.
Oh, very nice.
A Roman legionnaire walks into a bar and he holds up 2 fingers. 5 beers, please. Think about it.
All right. Oh, got it. All right. Thank you, Bill. So yeah, a bit of flippancy, right? So here you are in a world of shit, and you gotta lighten up, right? Look, there's the sky up there. There's in fact, back to the whole Gladiator movie, right? The whole movie opens up with him standing in a field of wheat and seeing the bird, the sparrow, flying off and being free, right? They're about to go kill, right? And he's having that moment. Really deep movie, I think. So thank you, Bill. Nightshade, what's going on?
Hi there. I had the pleasure of watching your sales video just earlier on. Very good. Thank you very much. More, please. Thank you.
Okay, that wasn't like 2 machine gun, rapid fire. I'm all over the place. No script, no notes. Okay, it was good. All right, thank you.
It was fine. And the other thing is happiness. And yeah, Bill's right. It's very common for people dealing with very, you know, horrible situations to make light of them in that way, because otherwise you go insane, I think. And on a slightly lighter note about happiness, this is a Thich Nhat Hanh thing. We have a tendency to run after things because we think once we've caught them, once we've reached that thing, we'll be happy. And then we discover we're not satisfied at all. So we run after the next thing and think we'll be happy. It's very like what Nicola said. And we reach that and we don't feel satisfied. We don't feel happy. The only time we can really feel happy is right now. So that's why we need to find some balance and some joy in our lives in doing whatever we're doing. Now, you have that in your work and you have that with your family. And and you have a hobby as well. You just maybe need to even them out a little. So you spend, you know, a bit more time with some of the other things apart from work. And that's what I've tried to do, because I've been a serious workaholic in my time and I've given that up now, or tried to. I still do work quite hard, but you have to find something that you can do that is seriously relaxing and gets you into nature, I think. I think that's a key thing. And that's all I've got to say. But thank you very much for the video.
Thank you, Corla. And yeah, nature, that's another form of yoga or meditation where you can get present, get in present time, get objective, right? Listen to some birds, look at some trees. My goodness. Therapeutic. Cyril, you've got the floor, then Caroline, then Death. Hey, Cyril.
Hi. Hello. Interesting topic. I'm looking forward to watching your workshop, actually, from what you were saying. So that'll be fun to later. Nicola, just wanted to say, actually, I loved Nicola's perspective on, but I think just as a variation, I think it's goal specific, because I know from myself as a dancer that there are many joys from learning the different styles of dance, but the joy to being able to do the dance without being in learning mode, and to be able to, is more akin to flying, as in and that feeling of flying, because I'm talking about partner dances, where because in salsa my mind is thinking about so many things at the same time, in terms of what I'm doing, what my partner's doing, what I feel that she thinks I'm about to do, and whether that's a better idea than the idea I've got, whether the idea I have for the next move will work, or actually it may not work under circumstances, so I have to then modify it immediately. And so you get this, the brain seems to work at such a fast speed, and then with all of that, and that brain functioning gives a massive joy to somebody like me. But also on top of that, because dancing is quite athletic, you get the physical euphoria of the dance, of the movement in the body as well. And then on top of that, there's the joy. And I know, and to be honest, what I've noticed a lot when I've been teaching is, and also dancing, is that the joy for the women is often they once they start to feel it, they kind of let go, but then it all falls to pieces. Well, that's when they're beginners, at least. So so they start to see the joy quite quickly, but then as soon as they let go, the joy dissipates because it all falls apart. So it's about holding on to that, holding on to what you're doing, and then receiving the joy as your mind is and body is functioning through it. So I think definitely for me that it is goal specific. Dancing, the joy you can get great joy out of the beginning process, out of the learning process, but the real joy is in when your brain is, when you're in the mode, so to speak. So I don't know that's true of a lot of things, but it's definitely true, I find, of dancing. And it's why so many people become so addicted, because the speed at which the brain functions, you're thinking about so many things at the same time. But for it all to come together in this flow of movement, and together as a unit, and flowing together, and this actually occurs only when you're with a partner who understands what you're doing and is following with you. If you're with somebody who is closed, it then becomes, to be honest, it becomes just get me out of here. So it's definitely partner specific. But yes, so I just wanted to add that as an extra area. And when something works really well, that it is akin to feeling as though you're flying. All those feelings as a child, of those dreams of flying were actually comes true when I dance anyway, or when it's going well, at least. Because otherwise it's just usually frustration when I'm feeling what I can and can't do. So
right. Well, I think you're talking about the difference between being in the flow or forcing. Right?
Yes. Well, yeah, absolutely. But to be honest, because it's about because it's about putting together the moves that work together, and you have to find the ones in that moment that function. Some of it's memory, but then thinking whether you'll think of another move that will flow out of that one, out of that movement that will work, or finding a way to get to the movement that you want to do, and what's the interim move before that. So yes, it's absolutely about flow and process. Yes.
Sure. Well, thank you, Cyril. And I think everyone can relate to that in some way, maybe not dance. That's certainly not my thing. Okay. But like we did a sales, exploration last night. And for me, that's an easy flowing experience, right? I can sell in my sleep. But I've developed, just like you have with dance, I've developed a level of competence where then you can improvise, so to speak, right? You hear these amazing jazz music boggles my mind, like how beautiful the instrumentation is. And like these guys can get on stage. They've never even played together before. They're just, oh, you're a guitarist, I'm a drummer, I'm a keyboardist, right? Oh, you got the floor bass, right? And they'll just hit it. And they're like, boom, there it is. And it's spectacular, right? How do you do that? That is so competent. That is way, way beyond technical, right? So
I love jazz too, and I totally agree with you. It's very much a kit on the same level. It's good because dance on that level is improvising as well. So I would definitely agree with you. I'm a big jazz lover.
Thank you, sir. All right, we got Caroline and then Death, and then we're going to wrap up. Caroline, you got the floor.
Hi there. Hi, everyone. So I was just going to tell a little joke, actually, but I love dance, but I really don't like jazz. So I just wanted to come back to you guys.
Fair enough.
I love partner dancing, but I've never really got jazz. It's funny. Anyway, for me, day-to-day joy, I would say my animals. If you need to just be living in the moment, if you've got furry four-legged friends, it's for me, it's like a godsend, really. Especially during these times of COVID, I spend a lot of time talking to them actually, and they have a very good role. Anyway, I have a joke. It involves a swear word, so I don't want to offend anyone, but easy to ask forgiveness rather than permission. Is it okay, John? So, did you hear about the dyslexic bank robber?
No.
He went into the bank and he said, "Air in the hands, mother stickers. This is a fuck up." One of my favorites. I read it last night. I went, "Oh my God, I've got to share it with the group."
I like that. Okay.
Happy Friday.
Hopefully no one's cat was offended by that. Okay, very good. Caroline, always a pleasure, my friend. Let's wrap up at the bitter end with Death. Come on out.
And of course,
Right.
we end with death.
Right.
Thinking about this topic, John, is been a kind of a lifelong pursuit for me as having spent past 40 years of my life as a professional musician, singer, and entertainer. I've had the enormous privilege of bringing continuous moments of joy into people's lives. What I do, is encapsulated in the name. I entertain, starting with myself. I sing songs that I like. I have not generally sung pop hits, but the idea for me has always been to totally get into what I'm singing. And in that process, the listener gets into what I'm singing and it becomes a big party for everybody. And so I've had, as I said, it's been a lifelong joy for me to share with people, as you said before, John, the fact that life is far too important to be taken seriously. And for me, one of the things that I do for fun to lighten my mood when I feel like cheering myself up, or when I'm already cheered up and want to take it to the next level, is, I will get in the truck and crank the music to ears bleed level, and then point the truck in a direction, stomp on the gas and go. And I might get back in 6 hours or something. But throughout my life and throughout my career as an entertainer, it's become very clear to me that every one of us must have at our fingertips some activity, something that we do that will almost instantly bring us joy and turn our life from sadness into fun, because this whole attitude is, you said it before, who was it? I forget who it was that made the comment just earlier, that I think it was you, Bill, the Laughing Irishman, of course. Happiness is a choice. And I believe that absolutely. And so let's make it a habit to choose happiness, because sooner or later, you're going to meet me. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Glenn. And great messages today. Thank you all. And Toba, I saw Toba's quote here, learn to dance with life, otherwise life will find another partner. Pretty insightful. Thanks again. Let's get together. We got 2 more events on the calendar today. Of course, we have our hospitality suite now for those of you who just can't get enough of each other. So we'll see you guys there. In the meantime, thank you. Yeah, we'll see you guys real soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.
Not too soon, hopefully.
Bye.